I'm just getting a really bad attack of office envy.
Oh, God, it's uncomfortable.
I'm Lucy Kellaway, and for over 20 years I've written about offices, and for longer than that I've worked in them. I wanted to take a closer look at the new generation of cool offices, where every last detail has been engineered to make the people who work in them more productive and happier too.
It's a bit IKEA.
The beard straighteners, that is very...
It's a bit messy.
Not complete privacy, because you can always just sort of...
It looks like a sort of NHS hospital. It's quite strict.
From iPad coffee machines
Oh my God.
to free lunches,
I suppose I'll have to put up with the Ben & Jerry's.
from hot desking to modern art. Is any of this making offices better?
I want this in my office.
Or is it making them worse?
So you could have me in my pyjamas on the screen.
I had my doubts about Lego's new London HQ. It's been designed by the Dutch company Veldhoven, which has come up with a new idea called activity-based working. Not only does no one have their own desk, they have to move from area to area depending on what mood they're in and what they're doing. Worse still, they aren't allowed to leave their stuff unattended and have to be endlessly tidying up. This sounded to me such a dreadful idea it made even hot desking look civilised. To persuade me otherwise, I met Anya, who was going to show me how it works in practice.
Hello, I'm Lucy.
Hi, I'm Anya. Nice to meet you.
Well, very nice to meet you. One thing that strikes me immediately is this, rules of engagement. I love companies making it jolly clear to its employees what it expects of them. I see one that I really like, which is eating only on the 9th floor. So there are no disgusting, sort of smelly French onion soups littered around on the other floors.
In some cultures, you know, you eat at your desk. And that's a big problem also because we want to kind of, you know, want people to collaborate, want people to engage. So if you are sitting all the day just looking into a screen, eating your food, they're not really leaving, you know, your screen and your desk.
Do people like this? Because I mean, I sit at my desk eating Kit Kats all day, and if someone said I couldn't do that, even though I can see it's in the greater interest of everyone not having disgusting food at desks, I would be quite cross to have that freedom taken away from me.
And
do people care? I mean, do people say I want to eat biscuits at my desk and crisps, and why should my employer tell me not to?
Yeah, some people do.
Yeah, but
and some people don't. But I think it's just, you know, the benefits of taking a break, engaging with your colleague, kind of overrules the other part, and also it's healthy for you. We have people in the office that lost like 2 stones just by working this way.
They lost 2 stone because they weren't snacking all day at their desk.
I mean, probably
That's
not
amazing.
snacking, but maybe just the fact that you don't kind of move around.
Yeah.
On the subject of food, we headed over to the canteen where staff eat for nothing.
Just see what you've got here. Oh, look, it's very, very healthy.
Yeah.
Salads, and I can see why people lost 2 stone.
Another thing I thought I'd hate about the Lego office was all the patronising bright colours, but I found I rather liked them. Because they're connected to what the company sells, they didn't annoy me at all.
These are about the coolest light fittings I've ever seen. They're amazing. I want one to take home.
You will see them in a lot of our offices.
And again, it's these babyish primary colours that pass my test because it's to do with Lego and it's actually been designed nicely, which most offices haven't. So far I'm being converted, which is a bit upsetting.
The lampshades were all very well, but what about this activity-based working? For me, a typical day at the FT office involves sitting at my own messy desk, chatting to colleagues and more or less getting on with my job. I asked Anya how it would work here at Lego. First, I'd have to put all my things in a sort of gym locker.
So stuff in the locker and then what?
And then you kind of figure out, okay, so what do I want to do today? What do I need to do? What do I feel like doing? And you know, if you feel like kind of, you know, being focused and not really talking to anybody, it would be fine to be down here.
So suppose I decide I want to do my, I'll spend an hour doing my emails. And then what would you do?
Like if you had a meeting, then you would just grab your things and go to the meeting area.
Because you're not allowed to leave anything on your desk.
You can leave it for 1.5 hours.
Yeah. So not only are you not even allowed photographs of your kids, you're not even allowed to leave your laptop for more than an hour. It's quite strict.
I think it's like a freedom because it's, you know, you don't really have to carry around all your stuff. So it kind of gives you like a more lighter way of
But
traveling.
I like my stuff because my stuff is me. It gives me my individuality. Don't you
Really?
think, in a way, that Lego is telling you who you are here a little bit?
I think we all know who we are. I mean, I don't know if your stuff gives you your individuality, and that's fine. But I think in a workplace, it's probably, I don't know. I don't think anybody feels like that.
The area for focused working struck me as isolated and a bit lonely. Although I suppose that's the whole point. It actually forces people to get their heads down and get some work done.
Oh my God, what are these?
Oh, this is our relaxing caves.
Relaxing caves.
Yeah. Well, this is just a place where you can
I get
kind
in?
of, just get in, and you can just.
Dirty feet marks on
Yeah,
there.
yeah, a little bit.
Oh God, it's uncomfortable.
This is actually meant for people to have, if they want to put some of their personal belongings here. Nobody has yet.
Do you mean they can put anything that's not Lego?
You can put like your child picture of your children or whatever if you want to have like your small personal space.
But I
here.
think it would look terrible with all of it because this looks sort of so beautiful as it is.
Yeah, but we
I
wanted
wouldn't
to
want
be more.
to see people's kids in their front.
Or maybe you wanted to look at your own once in a
Yes,
while.
exactly. Or not, actually.
no.
I leave my kids at home. I know what they look like.
Next on the tour is the Lego Library, for people who want to go one step further and work in total silence. It's tidy and sparse, and there's no sign of paper anywhere. It is, as Lego puts it, paper independent.
Because we are traveling around and it would be heavy to walk around with all your books and all your papers. So kind of, so we try to say, try to minimize that.
Actually, that is a real disincentive. If I tried to lift all the papers on my desk, I wouldn't be able to move at all.
It wouldn't work, right?
No.
So, so that's the idea of it.
I mean, it's quite interesting. If you look through the windows here to the other offices outside, you can see that they're all absolutely drowning in paper. Does that make you feel quite superior? If you look at what's going on over there,
I think there's a lot of lawyers around here, and they have like a lot of documents they need to store and stuff. So probably it makes sense.
It turns out there are further levels of code that all Lego workers learn to decipher. Traffic lights on the top of computers tell people whether you're open to interruption or not. Green means you're in the market for distraction. Red means stay away.
And I can see this is efficient from a productivity point of view, but
Yeah.
I like to know where my friends are, within my office.
Yeah.
And I like to know where they are, and I can go and hunt them down and sort of chat to them. I'd find this frustrating, I think.
So we have the Hub app that enables you to find the people you need to find.
The
but also,
Hub app.
Yeah, so that's like an app where you can see on which floor your colleagues are on.
So sort of like, young offenders wear a tag, is it? That you can, monitor where everybody is?
No,
Does
not
it
really.
work like that?
No, you can't really. You can just say, like, if I am on the 8th floor, it would say Anya's on the 8th
Oh,
floor.
okay. It doesn't tell me that you've just gone to the loo.
No.
Okay, right, that's good.
There are private phone booths available too, good for when you need to shout at the plumber. And other booths exist as well, even one for meditation and prayer. Upstairs there were more meeting rooms, a mini auditorium, and areas for collaborative working. The more I heard about activity-based working, the less I found I disliked it. No one tells you off if you bend the rules. The point of it is to make employees more conscious of how they decide to use their time during each day.
I'm just getting a really bad attack of office envy here.
I mean, the light up here is just gorgeous. You've got
Yeah.
Post Office Tower on one side,
Yeah.
and you've got St Paul's on the other.
Yeah.
These lovely lamps.
Yeah.
It really feels like a beautiful place to be and sort of lifts your spirits. I'm sort of coming round to the idea of this activity-based. Well, not necessarily. I'm a bit skeptical.
Not entirely, but you should try it.
Not
You should try
entirely,
it.
but I'm so loving how this feels that I might be just about prepared to give it a go.
In the end, grudgingly, I decided that activity-based working might not be so bad after all. The people of Lego seemed perfectly capable of talking to each other. I spotted them all having a laugh over lunch, which they all ate at the same time in the canteen. But the rest of the time they seemed to be shifting a lot of work. Working in a giant playground made of its products seemed, instead of gimmicky and frivolous, entirely professional. The message was, this is our work, and we believe in it. But the thing I liked best was the beauty of it all. Maybe all that gorgeousness makes people more productive, Or maybe it doesn't, but either way, when we left, I didn't really want to go. Lucy Kellaway, Financial Times, London.